We will be talking shortly about Obama and the speculation about what he's going to do regarding the Second Amendment, acting again as a dictator. And we will also be talking about the election that's coming up, the less than a month away from the Iowa caucus. But we need to give a little history lesson because it's important. I beg your pardon. As you may have heard in the news, the Saudi Arabian government executed a Shiite cleric. Okay? He was in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian government accused him of stirring up insurrection or difficulty. And as a result, in reaction, the Shiites in Iran burned down the Saudi Arabian embassy. I mean, I'm sure they put the fire out, but they set it on fire. They torched it. That's bad, all right? In the world of foreign relations, that Saudi Arabian embassy is Saudi Arabian soil. That's like an act of war against Saudi Arabia. Now, the barbarism of the Saudi Arabian government notwithstanding, and they are barbaric, okay? They are barbaric. And they're Muslim. They're probably, of all the countries in the world, they're probably the closest to living out Islam as started by Muhammad, okay? They're trying with all their might. Their constitution says so. We are building our laws upon the traditions of the prophet. I'm saying that in quotes. That's what they say. So they're trying. Their barbarism notwithstanding, what I want to focus on for a minute is the split between the Shiites and the Sunnis, because it has such impact to this day. And if the world is ever going to be free from the scourge or the scourge of Islam, it's part of that is going to be seeing the disintegration, the further disintegration between the Shiites and the Sunnis. So here's what happened. When Muhammad first started preaching his message in Mecca, his first convert was his wife, Khadijah. His second convert was his 10-year-old cousin named Ali, okay? When Ali was 10, Muhammad stood in front of a group of people in Mecca and said, "This is my heir." He said that of Ali. "This is my heir." And there were a couple of other times. Oh, and then when Ali became of age, Muhammad gave his daughter Fatima to him as a wife, okay? So he married his daughter, second cousin to Ali, and they had children, Hassan and Hussein. You still with me? So he said, "This is my heir," Muhammad gives Ali his daughter, has grandchildren. Muhammad is recorded as playing with them, letting his grandsons ride on his back, carrying on. And he also said on one other time that Ali was the best of men. In front of a large group of people when Ali was older. And when they took Khaybar, the city where a lot of Jews lived, and they killed heaven knows how many people, took the women as sex slaves. Muhammad took a woman as a sex slave and then decided, "I'll make her my wife." He said, "I will give the flag tomorrow to someone who Allah loves, and he will conquer the city." So there was this buildup of evidence that Ali was to be the first successor, the first leader of the Muslim community after Muhammad died. So Muhammad dies in 632 in Medina. He's got a sickness that lasts about 10 days, and he expires, he dies. They bury him right on the spot. Okay, he died in Aisha's bedroom, his child bride. And they dug a hole right there and put his body in it. Ali stayed with the body and helped bury the body for 3 days. He was there, they were grieving, praying. Meanwhile, there was a quarrel between some of the local residents of Medina and the old guard, Muhammad's closest friends, that had come in from Mecca. I'll tell you what happened. Don't go away.